I'll open the hood just because I don't want you to break your nails.
I did just get my nails done, so thank you.
Yeah, okay, hey, listen, it's called being a gentleman this day and age. So, there you go. A little hot, be careful. These make heat.
Again, first time driving an MT82.
What is up, fam? This message finds you all while in good spirits. Well, look what we have here. We have a subscriber. That's right. I had put a post on Instagram that we wanted someone to come drive along me with this beautiful 775 horsepower Whipple Mustang. And who do we have here but Joanna, it is?
It is.
Yeah, what do you think about it?
This green is stunning. It's even better in person. This is the first time seeing one in person.
I don't know if you can be able to handle all that power. I'll probably take it slow.
Yeah.
So that you'll be comfortable. I don't want to scare you.
Okay.
Are you comfortable with me?
Yeah, I think I'll be okay.
Listen, you gotta start somewhere.
Right.
And someday, maybe you can get something like this. So, keep shooting for the stars.
Yep. Maybe in another year or so.
Maybe, but let's support her. Let's give her a chance, see what it feels like, and you know, we'll show her how the men do it in these really fast Mustangs. You know, that's the point. So let me show you under the hood.
Okay.
I'll open the hood just because I don't want you to break your nails.
I did just get my nails done, so thank you.
Yeah, okay, hey, listen, it's called being a gentleman this day and age. So, there you go. A little hot, be careful. These make heat. This is the serial number 001. We'll be driving it, and they trust me with it, so we're excited. And we'll take it for a drive. Like I said, we'll take it slow, and then we'll give it all she's got and let you know how it feels.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's go. Should we just sell? I can't keep this up.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, listen, let's just be real. All right, listen. This is obviously, yes, she is an awesome friend and also subscriber to the channel, but this is actually the infamous That 1320 chick who has her own Whipple Mustang that runs mid to low nines, and we were gonna do a fun video which I couldn't keep up, which will explain all the chauvinistic comments I was making.
Yeah, we tried. We are YouTubers, not actors.
Yeah, it was like, I was like, oh, this is not good. But what you said, you never actually drove a Whipple stick shift car, right?
I have not. I drove a manual Edelbrock car, but it was literally like 1 mile, so I didn't get to feel it or open it up at all. And I haven't been in a Bullitt, so.
Oh wow, so like triple whammy here.
Yeah, so this is really fun actually for me.
I'll do some pulls, but obviously we want to have 1320 chick. By the way, her link in description for her channel and her Instagram. Her reaction to this car, how she likes it. I do know you were looking at the Whipple in this already. This has, what kind of setup does this have compared to yours?
So it actually, my car is only a 6 rib. This is actually a 10 rib setup, but it's a really big upper pulley. It's, I think they said what, 4.0 or 4.25?
Yeah, it's huge.
So it's a huge,
it's big.
Yeah, it's a big upper pulley. So what makes mine different is mine is still 6 rib, and when you do 6 rib, it means you have a stock lower. So I have a 3.125 upper and then stock lower. So I don't know what the lower even is on this. It seems kind of safe. So I would assume it's not very big, and then I would make a right here.
Okay. Yeah, it is. It's, when I drove it, I was very much impressed on how easy it was to drive. We're gonna come back when we switch seats and get Joanna's reaction to the car herself. Okay. I can't have all the fun, you know. We're here.
Make sure they see that there's pedals there. And I can drive this.
Yeah, let's take a look. Yeah, there's 3 pedals there.
I don't think
and they're not just man pedals, okay?
Okay.
What do you feel? Yeah, they are. What is?
Gender neutral pedals.
Gender neutral pedals. Okay. Yeah. We gotta be, you know.
PC. Again, first time driving an MT82. First to second is smooth.
The first and second is badass, isn't it badass? First and second is dope. That's a good time.
Drives good, like
it drives.
Well, it's like you're saying it drives good, but like you're driving it. But still, I'm just gonna do this loop again.
No, do the loop, and it's very confidence inspiring. Like, it doesn't feel like it's gonna get away from you. It feels like it's very controlled and very easy. Nice.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I did not mean to hit the brake.
Well, it was good we did, because
Everybody's driving like a...
What is this? A Woodward Cruise?
Yeah.
Dude, you killed that. That was nice.
I've like gotten on a manual car before.
And remember, this is not just any manual. This is 775 horsepower.
It's nice. You can hear the blower in this thing.
Dude, this is like a very fun daily.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, and I hate to say,
awesome.
Like, this is kind of the car that people wanted in the GT500. That's why I keep saying that. Like,
yeah. I think a manual might come, but like, it just stinks that we've hit the day and age where everybody just wants that super fast auto. One, I really wanted just like a fun manual daily.
yeah.
That wasn't a Focus ST. Nothing against them. I just didn't want one. So this is awesome.
I mean, you look very, you look like you'd like love to have this. Very comfortable.
Oh yeah, this is awesome. I would drive the hell out of this thing.
Yeah. He has all the features of the 2019, but all Steeda suspension and the Whipple.
It like squats really good too. Like, I did not feel like we were squirrely at all.
No. It felt great.
Yeah.
I'm having a great time. Yeah.
Dang it, Steeda.
Yeah, they did a good job.
I'm gonna need one of these.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
And again, like, now that we're not pretending, I did want a Bullitt.
Yeah.
Really bad. Okay, so I'll have to explain that for my channel, but
go ahead.
So we were pretending that I was just a subscriber and that I didn't know anything about this thing. So like, back to forward, you know, forward again, moving forward.
Yeah.
I have always wanted a Bullitt, and when I saw how much my car was going to cost with all the options I wanted, I figured might as well just get the Bullitt. And then when I saw that it didn't have a
10-speed.
Yeah, I didn't want to do it because I just love this green.
Yeah, the green is really dope. The blower is actually, they call it Mcqueen green. It's a special color.
That's kind of sweet.
Yeah, it's to match the dark emerald green.
Yep, that's
but
sweet.
it's pretty cool. And also what they did, which is really neat, it's just geeky stuff, but all the Steeda suspension parts are painted that same emerald green. That's kind of cool.
Back in the day, I probably would have been like, wow, that's such a waste. But now that I'm like, have a build,
exactly,
put stuff together, you're like, yeah, it's sweet.
Yeah, springs, like little, like everything. It's just like, oh, that's
cool.
so neat.
To me, it's cool.
Yeah.
Like I did the whole, like my Whipple is silver and the plates that say Whipple Supercharged. We were trying to get ones that said 1320, but we couldn't find anyone that could machine that tiny. So we just took those and had those powder coated red. And so like my emblems are red, and you know, it's a whole look. And like now I know old guys have everything that matches because it's cool.
It's cool. Y'all old guys know, and girls,
yeah.
we're gonna be.
I'm sorry.
Listen, how you gonna hate on the girls? Like, what's wrong with you, yo?
I'm sorry. I get yelled at all the time on my channel too.
Oh my gosh.
I say guys, but
that's okay.
But it's actually a Michigan thing. Like I totally didn't realize it. Like when you know in the South they're like y'all, like hey y'all.
Yeah, exactly.
Michigan is guys. Like it's
wow.
just a known thing, and I just never put two and two together. So they were like, you should say hi to everyone because you're gonna deter ladies. And I'm like,
oh my gosh. I like when men are trying to tell you how to like be inclusive.
Yeah, that's why I've been saying like, hello everyone, this is my YouTube channel, hi.
I just say what's up fam because that's just easier.
It's just, it just includes everybody.
I do say guys a lot, but it's just,
it's hard. It's like a Midwest, like East Coast kind of thing, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I say, hey, comment below. If you say guys, is that a bad thing? I don't know.
What do you guys say? Do you say guys? Do you say y'all? Do you say everyone?
Listen, I think this car is great. It got 1320 chicks seal of approval.
Look at this. This is a genuine smile. I'm excited
all right,
about
that's
this
good.
thing.
That makes us feel good. That makes Steeda happy.
Maybe I can show my dad this video and he'll let me drive his GT500 finally.
Ah.
Not a new one.
Those but listen, those are really. Is it 13 through 14?
Yeah, my dad has a 13 GT500 that makes 1,200 horsepower.
Listen, if you're watching this on my channel and you haven't subscribed to 1320 Chick, do yourself a favor and do it because great content, really cool person, and she has a really fast Mustang. So we're gonna be working together on a lot of content coming up here. But in the meantime, while I don't have content with her going forward, check out her channel because I'm telling you what, she's gonna blow up the scene, and I'm trying to make sure I'm still her good graces before she hits 1 million. Anyways, that's my spiel. I'm sticking to it. I'm just gonna cut my video here. Thank you so much, 1320. Thank you to Steeda, and thank you to this beautiful 2019 775 Whipple. Whoa, that was right on cue. Look at you.
Hey.
That was a good ending.
That's like the most fun about driving a stick is like not rev matching. But I was gonna say it's kind of ridiculous.
It is good.
If it has a rev match option, we're gonna have to ask
good.
Steve that.
We'll find out when we get back. But I just want to say thank you so much, sub to 1320, because you guys know it never ends. Peace.
All right. So what we have here is the Steve McQueen edition Bullitt Mustang. This particular car is actually 001, so it's our first production unit. This is the car that was in Gas Monkey Garage's Fast and Loud with Richard Rawlings and Chad McQueen.
Okay.
And it is 775 horsepower. What we've done is we take the Bullitt Mustang as a base model that Ford produces, and we create what's before you, and that is about 30 upgrades to performance and handling. We basically just put the cherry on top. This is the finishing touches. Like Chad McQueen said, this car is what his dad would have built if they were building the car for the Bullitt movie today.
Wow.
And after we got through the design process, working with Chad McQueen and McQueen Racing, and we got it completed, finished. When Chad saw it the first time was at LA Auto Show as a completed project. He was thoroughly impressed with the fit, finish, the balance of the design and form of the car. The key to this car is less is more.
Sure.
So it's all about being subtle on the outside, but having the power under the hood and the suspension to handle it. And so he looked at it, and we talked about it, and I said, well, Chad, does it have your approval? He said, it's bad. Well, it's bad.
It's a bad A.
Okay?
Yep.
That's a bad A. Yeah, and I said, well, we got your stamp of approval.
Yeah.
He said, no. And you know what? I really appreciated that. And this is what he followed up with. He said, when we get it on the track, then you'll have my stamp of approval.
Let's talk
that's important.
let's talk about the suspension and whatnot.
Okay, so, you know, any of us can add horsepower to a car, correct?
Yes.
The importance is getting that power to the ground. If you just do a power adder to a car, you got the cart before the horse. You really need to build a foundation.
All right.
Once you have the suspension underneath you, you got the foundation to put the money into the power. Because if you don't, the problem is you're throwing money into a black hole. You spend all that money on a supercharger, on improving power, but if you haven't addressed...
This is some... I had to cut the video right here. That was beautiful.
Well...
The cart before the horse, the black hole, because that's perfectly said.
That's why we've done what we've done with our the hardcore silver Bullitt.
Yeah.
And we've proved a point here.
Yeah.
Suspension matters. And it's a key that gets overlooked so often. And I have guys that'll say, man, I don't have the budget. How about if I just put a supercharger on? I go, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Let's rethink this.
Yeah.
Put the money in the suspension first.
Yep.
Let's build a foundation so you can get every bit of that natural aspiration power to the ground.
Yeah.
Now you got the foundation. Let's put power to it. So that's what we've done here.
I love it.
That's it. Really, if you look back, that's what Steve McQueen was all about.
Yeah.
He debadged his cars. You know, it was about a clean, subtle appearance.
Clean,
no badging.
No badging. Yeah.
The important thing was the suspension. The important thing was the horsepower. Could he go carve the canyons in California? Could he take it to the racetrack, flog it all day, and then drive it home and have an elegant car? So it's all about a sleeper car here.
And this does have the power too.
This has the power.
All right, we're gonna see that.
So we've
soon.
made that. Yeah, that's happening. So when you're talking about the underneath, this has got the full G-Track suspension.
Okay.
We worked hand in hand with McQueen Racing and ourselves, Steeda, and put the Steeda package on here, fine-tuned and specified to their specifications. There's basically about 14 upgrades to the suspension underneath here.
Stop the hop, lowering.
Stop the hop, lowering springs. This is the dual rate. So,
okay.
So this has got our dual rate springs on it. Fabulous stance, great performance for driving around your normal Friday nights, weekend trips. Then you can take this to the track and perform at extreme high level. Okay.
Nice.
So we're balancing both worlds there. We're giving you a car that you can go out with the wife or the significant other, enjoy, you know, an evening dinner, a weekend drive, and they're not complaining about, oh, this thing's a race car, it jars my teeth.
Sure.
It's uncomfortable, I don't ever want to be in it again.
Well, I'm gonna say something controversial to you.
Go ahead.
Is it a better buy to go for this than the new GT500?
You want me to answer that? I'm buying this.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You're producing 775 horse.
Yeah.
Okay. With the 3-liter Whipple supercharger, that's a detuned supercharger.
Sure.
That's a detuned engine right there. There's more. There's more in it. There's more in it.
Yeah.
And we're already producing 775, right?
Woo.
So then you take what Steeda has perfected over 30 years.
Yeah.
A well-balanced suspension from nose to tail. You couple that all together with 275s in the front and 315s in the rear.
All right.
So you're running the widest tire you can run on a Mustang.
Yeah.
Without going to a wide body kit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's another thing that is great about this.
So flush, yeah.
We could have went wide body or something.
Yeah.
We wanted something that's timeless.
Yeah.
Steve McQueen's timeless. His is timeless. So we wanted something that somebody, when they own it 20 years from now and somebody walks up to it, they don't go, oh, that's so 2018.
Yeah.
No, this is timeless.
This is timeless. And also, it has one major factor over the GT500, and that is an actual
6-speed.
6-speed.
There you go. Yep. The Steve McQueen edition is equipped with the tri-act short shifter.
Okay.
So we get the tri-act short shifter, which is a Steeda product. You guys all know that. We have the helper spring. We have the spring in place.
Oh, wonderful. Yep.
We have all the little tricks that we've learned over the 30 years. You know,
right.
go back. Let's go back to the tires real quick.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Well, there's two things we need to do.
Okay.
One is we equip all of our cars with the Nittos. These come with the NT55 G2s.
Okay.
There's a purpose and a reason behind it. We've got tons of time testing. You know, there's purpose built this and that. This is a great all-around tire. It's been fantastic for us. The important thing here is the foundation of the car. Again, when it comes to the Bullitt, you got to get it right. We knew that we wanted to pay homage to the original torque thrust wheels from the movie car, but we needed to give it some modern flair.
Yeah, I see that.
20-inch.
Yeah.
So it was a balancing act to get it to fit to this body style. We knew
Ah.
that we couldn't just go use any blank out there. We needed to start from scratch. This is from scratch, purpose built only for this car.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I'm just taking
Very
a
good
zoom out.
designers were involved in this.
Yeah.
If you look at the fitment, I mean, look at the gap here. This wheel was designed specifically for this chassis, not for anything else. So that's what's allowing us to get 275s up front, 315s in the rear, and get this beautiful stance, beautiful gapping. You look here, I mean, it just looks right.
No, it does. It does look good.
No touch, no hit. I've had guys ask me, man, that looks like that's gonna touch. It
Yeah.
does not touch.
And we're gonna prove that today, because we're gonna actually leave out of this corner later.
Exactly. Another key thing to talk about on this is the front fascia. Sometimes
Yes,
that
that's
gets
new.
overlooked. Yes.
That's not the stock 18 fascia.
No, that is Steeda's fascia. It's more aggressive. It's got more down pressure and increased airflow for the supercharger, which at one point we'll pop the hood and take a look at that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's just a subtle little difference. It's a well balanced front end.
Yeah. No, it looks good.
Look.
It's subtle.
And then there's this.
Woo!
So that's a 3-liter Whipple supercharger. It's their new technology. We're extremely happy with it. We test them all.
Yeah.
You know, we spent a lot of time with a lot of different power adders. This is one that is extremely efficient. The tip-in throttle response on it is phenomenal. You'll get to see that. It's a very linear power delivery, so it's not just a hit like you see sometimes in superchargers.
Yeah.
Where you're like, okay, it's going to hit. When's it going to hit? How do I handle it?
Yeah.
This is a very docile driving around. First, second, third gear around town. If you're not in it, it's acting like your typical Bullitt. Okay?
Yeah.
But when you want the power,
It's there.
it's there. Richard Rawlings has driven this. Chad McQueen has driven this.
All right.
We've had this has got some history with this car.
And
this is an important thing. You're going to be part of history.
well,
this
you know
car,
what? This is historical. Yeah.
Exactly. This car's writing itself into the history books.
I'm nowhere near Richard Rawlings or Steve McQueen, but we'll pretend just for the channel's sake. Now StangMode's gonna drive this, and I appreciate Steeda giving me the opportunity to drive it. And it's because of you guys who like and subscribe and follow that we can do these things. So thanks to Steeda for giving me the opportunity. And we're gonna drive this, feel everything, and tell you how this regular Joe likes this kind of car. And are these available like at dealerships? They go through Steeda. How do they get this kind of car?
They can go direct. They can go through our dealer network. We have authorized dealers throughout the country, throughout the world. Actually, these are actually sold worldwide. There's only going to be 300 of them produced.
Oh wow, okay. Super
year.
exclusive.
So, yes, 300 for 2019, 300 for 2020, and that's worldwide. We already have them in Australia, New Zealand, England, Czech Republic. So they're
wow.
around the, it's surprising where they've been. Here's something, you're going to drive this.
Yeah.
We designed these not to be trailer queens. If a guy buys it and that's what he wants to do, that's his prerogative.
Yeah.
But we really encourage our owners, put miles on these. This car already has almost 4,000 miles on it. A good percentage of it has been on the track. And when it's been on the streets, it's been there's been some spirited driving with it. This car's been put through its paces.
Well, thank you so much. Let's hear it and let's go for a drive.
Sounds good. Let's
Thanks,
do that.
bro.
I'll kick it.
to believe also what the Steeda gentleman was saying, there's a lot left on the table with this car. This car has a lot of room to even get faster. This is like the baseline tune, bass pulley, so it could be a lot faster. But like I tell you, you know, looking at the car, seeing that all the power it has, seeing the suspension setup, seeing the stick shift, you would think, wow, this is very scary. Maybe this is very something that you would be intimidated to get into. But for all that you get, exclusivity you get, I think I get it. I think that's why people wanted the GT500 to be that. So, unfortunately, GT500 is not going to be a stick shift car. There are companies like Steeda who build this, which is pretty cool. This is the kind of Steeda car, the way they've set the Bullitt up is the way I would love to have one. I love the Alcantara. I love the front fascia. The wheels is docile. It could use a little more bark in the exhaust. I'm sure we can that's an easy upgrade. But yeah, you know, I'm just very, very content with the car. I'd like to ask Steeda if they can send me a car so I can take it to the drag strip and really do what I do with the car. Like I said, I'm not really a track guy. I'm more of a drag strip guy. So I'd love to see if we can get that in the future. So anyways, very, very great car. It's a great car. Just a fun drive, easy to drive fast. Do a little pull here. Oh, that's so good. It's so easy. It's predictable. It points where you want it to go. The wheels really, really catch nicely. And it feels good. It feels good. I'm not going to hold my... I think what's going to happen is with these cars like this coming out, I could see Ford watching that and saying, hey, listen, these aftermarket companies are doing such a great job. We can also do that. Or they might just leave it to the aftermarket. I don't know. That remains to be seen. But I'll tell you right now, this car is a boatload of fun. I've been driving so long, I got to get back. But I'll probably pull into this nice park area, take some nice beauty shots, and we will end the review here. So, appreciate all the support. We've had so much fun with this car. Really had a great chance to just drive it, review it, and give you guys a unique perspective. You know what? Maybe there's some more open roads there. Let's go there. Why not? Let's have some more fun. Thank God for traction control. Running out of gas here, so anyways, we'll do some beauty shots like I said, and we'll end this video. I want to thank you so much, Steeda, for all the support. This will end our videos at Steeda, at the Woodward Cruise. It's so much fun. We're going to be back home, have a lot of racing content of our own with the Mamba. A lot of stuff to come, because you guys know it never ends. Peace.